Hi, boys and girls. Today is part 2 of Social Studies, lesson number 2, chapter 2. So you're going to watch the slideshow, and then you're going to do the assignment on slide 4. In this picture, you have a picture, on this slide, you have a picture of a birch bark canoe. You also have two clip arts of moccasins, and then you also see another picture of a wigwam. Okay, I'm going to be starting right at the top where it says more about the Ojibwe. Let's walk into the woods and meet a brother and sister. They are your age. They are Native Americans. The girl's name sounds like Jeekins, which means small cedar tree. Those in her family call her Gigi. The boy's name is Nebek. It means boy bear. They are members of the Ojibwe tribe. Their home is in the Upper Peninsula. They want to tell us about their tribe. The word Ojibwe is a kind of moccasin. Ojibwe is a name used by nearby tribes. The Ojibwe call themselves Nabishnabeg. This means the people. Each tribe had a word in its language meaning the people. That is the word they usually called themselves. Nebek says, our tribe is a large one. It does not just live in Michigan. We live all across the area of the northern Great Lakes. Gigi says our people have lived in other places at different times. Our legends say we moved from the east long ago. Do not be confused. The names of tribes often have different spellings. This is because the tribes did not use written words. People from Europe wrote the same word, but often spelled it differently. So, Ojibwe is the same word Ojibwe, and even Chippewa. They all mean the same tribe. So you've got one word there, boys and girls, that mean the same group of people. Clothes and food. Furs and animal skins were used to make most clothes. Everything was found in nature. Finding food was very important. There were no stores. There were few ways to keep food from spoiling. The tribes had to hunt and fish almost every day. The tribes often lived along the lakes and rivers. Nebek enjoyed fishing with his father. They went out in a birch bark canoe. Wild rice was an important food for some tribes. It grew in swampy places. Gigi and Nebek used the canoe to harvest the rice. Nebek paddled through the tall rice. Gigi pulled the plants over the canoe and shook them. The dark, ripe grains of rice fell into the canoe. School? Ojibwe boys and girls learned from being by their dad and mom. They watched what their parents did. Soon they could hunt and make clothes too. They did not spend time in classroom. They learned by watching and doing. Winter could be hard. When Gigi and Rebecca were very young, winter was an adventure. They thought the snow was fun. As they grew older, they realized winter was not an easy time. It was hard to hunt in the deep snow. Food became hard to find, and there was less to eat. Thank you, spring. Wow, spring. Warmer weather meant more to eat. It was also time to make maple sugar. The Ojibwe went into the forest to collect sap from the maple trees. They boiled away the water in the sap. Finally, it became maple syrup or maple sugar. This warm, sticky sweet was a treat. The tribes use the maple sugar and honey to sweeten their food. Maple trees can live to be 200 years old. Maybe your maple tree came from the same tree used by tribes long ago. You can learn more about maple sugar in the next lesson. All right, boys and girls, lots of cool things about Native Americans. We just finished lesson 2, part 2, and you are going to go to slide number 4 now and answer these questions. Name 3 things from nature used by the tribes and explain how they use them. So on one side, whatever you name under like 1A, you're going to tell how it was used in 1B. So 3 different things here and how they're used on the other side. All right, that's all for now.